Today on Rock the Park,
Bear, 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 bear.
we're looking back at our wildest close encounters.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my gosh, they are close.
It's all about the fins, feathers, and fur.
Ooh, look, they're crossing the road. Do you see them?
Yeah. We've got dolphins everywhere. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey.
And it all starts right now. I'm Jack Stewart.
And I'm Colton Smith. We've been buddies for years, and we love exploring the national parks.
It's all about packing up a car and just doing it, just hitting the road.
Our goal is to visit every national park in this country.
And when you go off the beaten path like we do,
There's no telling what will happen next.
get set to rock the park. Our national parks are hands down the ultimate place to see wildlife. Now, we've explored a ton of national parks, and there's no experience more thrilling than catching a glimpse of some of these rare and wild animals.
I've said this before, scanning for wildlife might be my favorite thing in the entire world.
So Colton just spotted a bald eagle right there on the rocks.
Eagle eyes, always watching.
Every wildlife sighting is exciting, from the tiniest bat
Oh my gosh.
Not as scary now, right?
No, he's pretty cute, actually.
to the largest land mammal in North America, the bison.
We weigh 200 pounds, they weigh 2,000.
But no animal gets our hearts pounding quite as much as bears. Look at that. We stumbled across some brown bear tracks. These things are massive. I mean, look at this. This is pretty solid sand, and look how much it's sunken in like that. Seeing signs of a bear puts you on high alert for what could be waiting around the corner.
He had his two back legs right here, and his two front legs are all the way up here. That is one big bear.
Sooner or later, you know you're gonna run into a bear, and it happened to us in Glacier National Park.
Oh my gosh, guys, hurry up, we gotta go. There's a bear that's really close to us. Whoa. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Are you rolling? Okay. Okay. All right, so we have a grizzly bear. We've got a big grizzly bear.
He's probably 300, 400 pounds?
Yeah,
maybe bigger.
maybe
He might
even
be like
bigger.
600.
He could be 500 to 600 pounds.
What's cool about this grizzly is he's got the really light brown coat that makes him look like one of the brown bears up in Alaska. Like most bears, grizzlies prefer to avoid humans, and they hate being surprised. So we want to make sure he sees and hears us.
Here he comes, right down there. Hey, bear!
Trying to shy him away from the trail.
Hey. Wow. Look at how his coat just shines. This is so cool. Oh, here he goes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, is that cool? Now, he's gone back into the brush somewhere, but we know that he is incredibly close by. I have to say, we've been to Glacier so many times, and I've never seen a grizzly that close. Now, the best way to avoid any encounters with bears is to let them know that you're around, even when you're biking the Denali Park Road after midnight when the sun is just setting. Hey, bear. Just me riding a bike, bear. Oftentimes, bears enjoy the same roads and trails that we do. It minimizes the amount of brush that they have to plow through. Bear, 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 bear.
We've got a bear. He's really close to the road further up.
Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby, that's a grizzly, man.
Are you sure?
Yep, you can see the hump.
He's right on the road.
Approximately 350 grizzlies roam Denali's 6 million acres of wilderness. Out here, you should always keep at least 300 yards between you and a bear. This guy looks like he's about a mile away.
I am so glad that we saw him all the way over here.
Oh, me too.
We're gonna stay right here till this guy is clear from the road. Ultimately, it's one of those things. Bear's in your path, it's not your path anymore. He's walking now, but every so often, he'll stop down and he just starts tearing at the ground. He's digging for roots, digging for rodents.
Just trying to get his dinner.
But there's also a caribou
that's a little bit up the riverbank.
Grizzlies eat both plants and animals. They'll prey on caribou or even moose if the situation presents itself.
Oh man, they're close to each other. Oh my gosh. Oh, the caribou sees them too. The caribou sees them. They're like 100 yards away from one another, and the bear is kind of coming right towards them.
Yeah, he's running.
Grizzlies can run up to 30 miles per hour. Right now, he's running away from us and towards the caribou.
Do you see him?
Yep, he's way up there.
So what we're gonna do is make our way up the road, keeping our eyes on him all the time, and always keeping a safe distance.
Slow and steady on this one.
We always keep an eye out for wildlife when we cross through their territory.
But sometimes they really do pop up out of nowhere. He's coming right for us.
Yeah, he's here. Keep backing up.
Let's back
Keep
up.
backing up.
Oh.
Our national parks make up just about every type of ecosystem you can imagine, from glaciers and mountains to deserts and rainforests.
And with that, there's a mind-boggling array of wildlife.
While some species are incredibly difficult to spot, others end up right in our path, literally.
We've got a ram jam right now. We've got bighorn sheep who are just sitting on our path. We've given them a little space and they're not moving. So what we've been told is basically, we gotta try to get them off the trail. Colt and I are gonna go down there. We're gonna be very careful, but we're gonna try to use our voices to try to spook them off the trail.
As funny as it sounds, we've also been told by the park rangers that the best way to safely get bighorn sheep to move is to make spitting noises as you're yelling.
Hey, 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 leave, we gotta go home. Come on, guys. You. Get out of here, yeah, get out of here, yeah. You guys are good, you're all right. Just keep it moving. Look it, I see your buddies up there. Go join them, all right?
Most wildlife will go out of their way to avoid humans once they spot us, but some like to check us out first.
We've got a caribou right in front of us. He's kind of in our path almost.
He definitely noticed us.
These guys seem to be so curious. Just getting close enough to kind of get a whiff of us or something.
Others are too small or slow to avoid us, as we discovered in Big Bend National Park in Texas. Oh my God.
Okay.
That's a tarantula!
That's a monster.
Look at that thing! Texas brown tarantulas are as big as a mouse, but a lot hairier. They might look scary, but they are relatively harmless to humans. Their bite is painful, but their venom is weaker than a bumblebee's.
I'd say it's about a 3-inch diameter.
Yeah, like the size of your fist.
These guys mostly eat insects, and they also like to burrow underground or under logs or stones. And that's where a lot of other creatures in Big Bend like to hang out. Some, like a western diamondback rattlesnake, got a little too close for comfort.
This guy would be so camouflaged if you didn't hear him. It's a good lesson, you know? They could be hiding out in any of these rocks. You just never want to stick your hand in anywhere or even get too close to cracks like that.
Western diamondbacks can grow up to 7 feet in length and will stand their ground and rattle their tail when threatened. If you're hearing a rattle, you may already be too close.
So if you do see one, you need to have a good, safe distance.
Now, not every animal in Big Bend gave us the creeps. One was actually pretty cute.
Ooh, look, they're crossing the road. Do you see them?
Yeah, oh, look at them. Wow. Oh, there's a lot of them. We just spotted a band of javelinas.
I'd say there's probably about 7 or 8.
They look like these little pigs, but they're actually not in the pig family. Javelinas are members of the peccary family, and they're herbivores, which means they eat plants. They especially like the prickly pear, a cactus fruit which gives them moisture when other sources of water aren't available. They're kind of difficult to see. They're tiny, so they just kind of blend in and hide.
So cool. Most of the times, the animals move right along when they see us, but on rare occasions, we're the ones who need to yield.
Like the time we came upon the largest colony of western gulls in the world.
We're on Anacapa in the Channel Islands, off the coast of California, and these mama gulls protect their young by dive bombing anyone who gets too close.
The reason there's so many seabirds here on Anacapa is because there's no predators, except for other seabirds, and they're very territorial, as we're finding out ourselves.
When they do come at you, what you can do is you kind of point at them. So you do that, they kind of know, all right, back off.
Whoa! Roughly 10,000 western gulls gather on Anacapa during nesting season, which runs from May through July.
Now, the park does allow visitors this time of year, but you have to make sure that while you're on the island, you're not separating the chicks from their mother.
Chicks that stray too far from their nest can be killed by other birds.
Hey, Mom, get back.
Come on, chicks, follow Mommy.
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey.
He's saying no. No. Oh, that was a firm no.
We've had ram jams, buffalo jams, but I can say we've never come across a seagull jam. No matter where you are in the national parks, there's always one thing you need to remember, that these wild places belong to the animals who live here.
And those same rules apply in the water, both on it and beneath the surface. Whoa, big jellyfish. Whoa!
Seeing wildlife is one of the top reasons people visit our national parks.
Over the years, we've been lucky enough to have our fair share of close encounters on land.
But we've had just as many chance meetings on the water, like the time we were cruising the Porcupine Islands in Acadia National Park in Maine.
Whoa, big jellyfish. Whoa! Oh, man. Big guy. Jeez, you can see the tentacles.
Lion's mane jellyfish are one of the coolest creatures in the ocean, and they are common here in Frenchman Bay because they like cold water. They are the largest jellyfish in the world and one of the longest creatures on Earth. Their tentacles can grow up to 120 feet long. They have no bones, no cartilage, no heart, and no brain, yet they still manage to stalk and eat enough zooplankton and small fish to grow that big. Their sting isn't deadly to humans, but it hurts like crazy, so we won't be sticking our hands in the water.
Look at this, come here. Is it a big one? It's a small one, but you can see him just going, I would not want to be snorkeling.
We're cruising along, and I see something out of the corner of my eye.
I saw a porpoise. See him? We got a bunch of them. Oh, man! There's a whole pod of them. Where? They're off in the distance. Wait for them, they're coming. Oh, I see one. Oh, there it is, right there. Oh, yeah! There's a ton of them. Oh, my gosh, they're close. Yes! We got porpoises!
This is absolutely incredible. These porpoises are about, 20 yards from our kayaks right now.
Harbor porpoises are shy and a lot more elusive than their better-known cousins, the dolphins. Both dolphins and porpoises are extremely intelligent and have a structure in their foreheads called the melon that they use to generate sonar to navigate underwater. But while dolphins are very chatty and have a long beak and a hooked dorsal fin, porpoises are quiet with a more snub-nosed, rounded head and a triangular fin.
We're less than a mile from shore, almost done with our paddle. But Frenchman Bay is clearly not done with us.
Oh, eagle! Eagle! We've got a bald eagle. See him? There he is. Oh, he's swooping back. Quick!
The island is a favorite nesting area for bald eagles. They prefer the tall trees here and being close to the water where they can catch fish year-round. Mated eagle pairs build huge nests called eyries that they reuse and continue to add on to year after year. The largest bald eagle eyrie ever measured was 9 feet across, 20 feet deep, and weighed more than 2 tons.
Kayaking is great when you want to go at your own pace.
But you can cover a lot more territory in a bigger boat, like our ferry ride to Channel Islands National Park off the coast of Southern California.
The islands protect the Santa Barbara Channel from the storm surges of the open ocean. Seals, sea lions, dolphins, and porpoises all live here.
There might be a whale up here.
Right in front of us, we got the whale, right there, right there.
Gosh.
Right there.
Oh, come on. Yeah!
The humpback is found in every major ocean on Earth. It's also one of 5 species that migrate between the frigid waters in the Arctic and the warmth of the tropics. And this isn't the first time we've spotted whales off the coast of California. We caught quite a show just south of here while cruising off of Santa Monica Mountains National Recreation Area.
Oh, wow!
Yeah!
Oh, man!
That is so
Perfect! That's a mom and its calf, and her calf.
Why do whales have blowholes in the first place?
Unlike what some movies want to portray, that's a big spout of water coming out of their head, it's actually air. They're air-breathing mammals, just like us. But they have to come to the surface to take breaths, to breathe air. Oh,
There we go, right in front. Wow.
Bring that baby up. Here we go. Come on. Do it. Yeah. Come on, let's do it.
That was awesome! Gray whales are less common than humpbacks. It's harder to catch a glimpse of one, but we're having nothing but good luck today. We've just spotted what looks like a mama gray with her newborn calf.
Over here?
Yeah, you can see that smooth area.
Right.
Whales swimming just below the surface create a motion that smooths out the water above them.
there he is.
Oh, wow. There's just something so majestic and inspiring about seeing these awesome creatures in their natural habitat.
And then there are times when we see something, but we don't know what it is.
There he is. See him?
Oh, yeah.
Right there.
Dude, look at that elk.
Oh, man.
Our close encounters with wildlife have been some of our most inspiring experiences in the national parks.
This is absolutely incredible. And there's always something new to learn, like the time we checked out the wildlife on the shoreline of Glacier Bay National Park in Alaska. So one thing that you'll see as we're going past these giant rocks is you have seals way up on the ledge, and you're kind of thinking, how did these guys climb up there?
They gather on the rocks during high tide.
These guys gotta wait it out until the tide comes back
They
up.
gotta chill.
Can you hear the stellar sea lions?
Shoot. All right, so we just found out that they're sea lions.
They're sea lions.
They're not seals.
They're not seals.
We're not experts.
A lot of people confuse seals and sea lions. The best way to tell them apart is that sea lions have bigger flippers so they can move easily on land. Seals crawl around on their bellies, and sea lions like to hang out in big, loud groups, whereas seals are loners.
It's that typical scene too. You see them just doing that.
Yup, these guys are most definitely sea lions.
Sometimes you can't see an animal well enough to identify it. Like when we hiked up to Guadalupe Peak, the tallest mountain in Texas, in the dark.
We hoped to reach the summit in time for sunrise, but along the way, we spotted something else.
Oh, man. I am not quite sure how this caught my eye, but right down the slope, there are two eyes, and they are staring right at us. I'm not sure what that could be. We are in mountain lion country.
Mountain lions got the nickname ghost cats for a reason. They're extremely stealthy and hard to spot. They can leap up to 15 feet in the air with their powerful limbs.
There he is. See him? See?
Oh, yeah.
Right there.
You
Yeah.
can see he's popping up, and then he kind of looks around and then ducks his head back down into the brush, which is kind of eerie because you can tell like he's spying on us.
Which is exactly what mountain
There he
lions
goes, there he
do.
goes, he's moving. Dude, that is, I think that's
It's a deer.
Dang
Yeah.
it. I mean, I guess when all you can see is eyes, it could be anything.
It could be anything.
I think you're gonna be known now as the boy who cried mountain lion.
Hey, I might cry it a few more times while we're out here. Wow, just a deer. Okay.
Hey, you know what? It's always better to be safe than sorry.
Staying aware and keeping your cool keeps you and the wildlife safe.
Oh, bat. Of course, keeping your cool can be a relative term, especially when it comes to the creepy bugs we got up close with during a tight squeeze in Spider Cave in Carlsbad Caverns National Park.
Oh my gosh, there's so many daddy long legs in here.
Oh my gosh, look at, oh my gosh! Ah! We're beginning to realize why this cave is called Spider Cave. Despite the name of the cave, daddy longlegs are not technically spiders. They are in the arachnid family, and despite the urban legend, they're harmless and not venomous in the least.
But these guys are maybe 6 inches from my face, and they're just pulsating and just looking all weird.
They are absolutely everywhere. And one thing.
Oh, whoa, what's that? What are you yelling about?
I'm yelling about daddy long legs.
Freaking me out.
It's like the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Whether in a tight cave on the open ocean, hiking in the mountains, or gazing out over an open prairie.
Hey, whoa,
No experience is quite as memorable or as magical as a close encounter with the wild inhabitants of the national parks. And remember,
Hey, if we can do it, so can you.
So the next chance you get, go out and rock the park.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Make sure to leave any questions or comments that you have.
and please subscribe to the channel. There's a lot more to come.